Hi, my name is Joe Beretta, and today I will be talking about an information system called QuickBooks that people use to track their daily, day-to-day business operations. This application, called QuickBooks, is very simple and easy to use. It is an effective way to track many parts of your daily business in order to make sure that you are running efficiently. This application does not need to be used by an accountant, but it has some specific areas where accounting expertise will help the program run more easily and efficiently. So, one thing that QuickBooks allows you to do is to track income and expenses. Using many of the tools that QuickBooks provides, you're able to see your profit and your loss standards over a specific period of time or any specific transaction period that you enter. QuickBooks allows up to two accountants or anybody using the program to use the program at one time, and it also has a very strong security measures which allows you to keep your work safe and to make sure that all of your files stay protected. This is very convenient for the customer and for the user of QuickBooks so that none of the information gets leaked or corrupted by any outside source. QuickBooks has many convenient features, allowing you to access the application from any outside device, such as a tablet or a phone. It lets you import data, such as Excel or any other QuickBooks file, into your QuickBooks file in order to merge and have a successful transaction. One thing that QuickBooks allows you to do, which is very convenient, is to set up invoices and pay your bills on a recurring basis. This is very convenient because if you're someone like myself who is very forgetful, QuickBooks enables you to set up recurring payments to a specific customer or vendor. It allows you to manage your bills and send invoices to your suppliers, your customers, and anyone else which may apply. Another thing that you can do with QuickBooks is create and send purchase orders. This is very convenient for tracking your inventory and keeping up with your daily business operations. QuickBooks enables you to create a budget and to track billable hours for a customer. This helps in knowing what to charge your customer and enabling the customer to feel secure that you are following ethical business procedures. So, one thing that accountants find extremely helpful is to have their financial statements laid out for you in clear and proper order. This is something that QuickBooks does automatically, and you are able to see this under the Reports tab on QuickBooks. This is something that we used in our Accounting 381 class, which was very helpful and nothing that I've used like this before. You're able to track and input customers in order to make sure that all the right invoices and bills are sent to the right customers. With QuickBooks, you're also able to write and keep track of your checks. QuickBooks allows you to number these checks and to send them out properly and efficiently. So, one problem that I have had with QuickBooks is that QuickBooks is supposed to be more efficiently run on a Windows computer. As a Mac user, I've run into many problems using QuickBooks. However, I still believe it is a very efficient and useful application. One problem that I've had is that when my computer updates, it often needs QuickBooks to be reinstalled. Now, it does save your information, but it is a kind of complicated and time-consuming process to re-download the application after you've already had multiple files set up and you're already established as a QuickBooks user. Another problem I've had is that some of the accounts do not transfer over when you're converting from QuickBooks for Windows and a QuickBooks for Mac application. The QuickBooks for Mac application often needs several accounts added to the chart of accounts in order to match with the Windows version. However, it is very convenient for a Mac user to export the file as a Windows file in order to maintain all the documents and convert them from a Mac to a PC. Now, QuickBooks is just one of the many things that we've learned in 381, but it is also one of my favorite parts of the course. Most courses in UAlbany teach you the background information and the more school adapted version of what you learn and what you will not do at work. QuickBooks is something that many accountants and general business owners use in their daily operations, and is something that we are not taught by the university. I was glad that Professor Hughes took the initiative to bring QuickBooks to class, because I believe that learning in class you should learn what you're going to practically use in the real world, and QuickBooks is an application that is used very, very often in the real world. During this course, we were tasked with entering journal entries, which is another big part of QuickBooks. QuickBooks, when entering journal entries, enables you to make sure that your debits always equal your credits, and allows you to insert reference numbers of accounts in order to match up with your ledger entries. You can view all of your finished product, including the statement of cash flows, the income statement, which is known as a profit and loss standard, the balance sheet, and any other statements that you might need are all available on QuickBooks. You are able to see your adjusted trial balance and your trial balance in order to make sure that all of your assets and all your liabilities were clearly entered into the system, and QuickBooks enables you to keep track of all this. After all of completing the course and entering the journal entries, QuickBooks is a program that I do feel comfortable with, and I'm glad that I've learned and will be able to use in the future. Since I've had the problems with using the Mac, I was able to help other people around me figure out ways to solve problems, and even help some of the Windows users with problems that they have on their files. My recommendation would definitely be to use QuickBooks, but use it for a PC computer, because it's a lot more efficient, and if more users are on the PC computer, then everyone will have exactly the same file and be able to work this out. I used QuickBooks, the 2015 edition, and I would recommend this to anybody who's looking to own a business and keep track of their daily operations. With that, I will leave you, and if there are any questions, feel free to contact me at any time. Thank you so much.